starts right now.
We'll have those stories in a moment. First, infected mosquitoes are transmitting the Zika virus here in the United States. Good evening. I'm Sherry Jackson.
And I'm Jim Dunaway. Those mosquitoes are in Florida, but back here at home, Cullman County is experiencing its first case of Zika. CBS 42 News reporter Lee Garner live with more on what all of this could mean for our area. Lee?
Right, Jim and Sherry. Well, you normally think of this time of day as being when mosquitoes are at their worst. But with the mosquito that transmits the Zika virus, they've actually adapted. And so there's a lot to consider when you're factoring in this virus and how it's spread. They could bite you in broad daylight.
Sort of mimics human behavior. They tend to breed in your backyard.
The federal government needs to do their part. This is not just a Florida issue. This is a U.S. issue. It's a national issue. We're just at the front of it.
4 people in South Florida have now been infected with the Zika virus as the result of local mosquitoes.
The more cases you have, the bigger reservoir you have. So what you have to have for mosquitoes to spread it is a reservoir of people who are infected.
And now there's another case in Alabama, the first in Cullman County. Environmentalists, local municipalities, and the Alabama Department of Public Health are all working to prevent a Florida-like situation here as the number of cases in Alabama grows now to 15. But they're still learning about Zika and the effect it could have on a pregnancy.
There's even some suggestion that getting infected around the time of birth, perinatally or as a newborn, can still lead to some neurologic problems.
So what about any expecting mothers with plans to travel to South Florida?
It wouldn't be an extremely high risk, but what we would encourage people to do if you're going to a place like that is just use appropriate insect precautions, use some insect repellent, try to avoid bites.
Now here's another thing for you to consider. Experts tell us that 80% of the people that are infected with Zika don't know it. They don't have any symptoms. However, they're most concerned about the people that do exhibit symptoms. They're the ones who are most likely to spread the illness, and people are most infectious during that first week. We're reporting live in Birmingham. Lee Garner, CBS 42 News.